for joining me for coffee. Happy Coronavirus Day. I was going to stop that, but whatever. You know what I mean. Welcome to my CoronaVlog. That's what I meant. Not Happy Coronavirus Day. Saturday, October 3rd. Right? 3rd. Neither Dennis nor I slept well last night. He's still in bed. It's actually quite late in the morning. I haven't known him to sleep quite this late in a very long time. But he was actually out of bed and downstairs for part of the night because he couldn't sleep. His nose was bugging him. So he's trying to catch up on sleep. So I guarantee you it is going to be a low energy day. In fact, we were feeling low energy yesterday too, and we didn't end up even playing EverQuest in the evening. And it's a bummer because I said in the afternoon, oh, I could have a fire, and I said, oh, we're playing EverQuest. I can't have a fire because we play in a different room than the fireplace. So why have a fire if you're not going to be there, right? And then we decided not to play EverQuest, and I forgot, so I didn't have a fire. And we're supposed to play tonight, but we probably won't because we both had bad nights. So that's a kind of a drag. I did finish my book though, Murderbot, the volume 5 of the Murderbot, which I recommend if you like science fiction, by Martha Wells. I forget the name of the books, but the character's Murderbot. If you put Murderbot in Amazon or the library, it'll come up. Martha Wells. So President Trump is at whatever the name of that hospital is that they always take presidents to, on military base hospital. That's the president's doctor. It'll come to me. So that's not really good news because I'm sure he wouldn't have done that if he wasn't pretty sick. You know, he already got teased a lot for going into the bunker in the basement of the White House during the marches and protests in Washington. So he's not going to do anything like that. Walter Reed Hospital. Unless he has to. So, hope he gets well because, man, that will be big. You know, some people are skeptical. They think it's just a campaign ploy. If he was going to do a campaign ploy, it wouldn't be that he got COVID. He's Mr. You know, it's halfway a hoax still. I mean, he's not saying that anymore, but if he didn't ever go to the hospital, I might say, okay, you know, he just like, kick this virus ass. Going to the hospital is a bad sign. I mean, it would be a bad sign for anybody, but for Trump, for sure. Anyway, I don't even want to think about him anymore. I can't help the situation. So, I am wearing some jewelry I made. These are, and this necklace I made goes with the beads. The bead shape isn't the same. The style of earring, if I had tassels on these earrings, that would go even better with this necklace. But the style of bead, the color and the way it was made is very similar. So I thought they went together with my boxy, with my Miss Babs boxy. And I thought, oh, I'll dress up a little bit. Cheer me up. It is a gorgeous day out here. There is not a cloud in the sky, and it is bright and crisp And I'm glad I started out with a t-shirt under my boxy, and I went back and decided, oh, it's probably a little chilly. Let me put my turtleneck on under my boxy, and I'm very glad I did. It's just right for, you know, being out here for 10 minutes talking to you. I would want even a little more on if I were going to sit out here to read or something, because it's a little bit cool. But it is nice. Nice to have a nice day, even if you're low energy. Dennis did a lot of cooking yesterday. So he doesn't have to do anything today. He's kind of in the middle of making cream of broccoli soup. He made the stock, chicken stock yesterday. I wonder if I'll make a chicken broccoli soup, because we have a lot of chicken meat from the chickens. Because he starts by roasting chickens, and so we have roasted chicken for dinner, and then I pick all the meat off, and then he makes the stock out of the chicken carcasses that were roasted. So he makes a delicious soup. Oh, I love soup. I think if I could only have one style of food, it would be soup. Girls are enjoying the day. They were up in the room for a long time. We were in bed very late. I think it's probably 11 o'clock in the morning now. Dennis is still in bed. Well, he's back in bed. He was not in bed for a few hours in the middle of the night. So we'll walk the dogs. That's all we'll do. I stopped over and visited with his mom for a few minutes yesterday. He had made salad, and so I took her share of salad and had a talk. Had a few minutes to talk, and that's good. She liked that. So we'll probably go over tomorrow, since today is not a good day for us to make a plan. Today's not a good day to make a plan, so we'll probably go tomorrow and hang out with her a little bit. Garland's doing a lot of sleeping these days, so we shall see how he is. That was all I did yesterday. I read my book, watched the news, some news. Didn't feel like I did very much yesterday, because I didn't do anything with my my earring holders. I need to take 3 nails upstairs, and I think they need to be more substantial. I have some little tiny nails, like I hung my that was a shit idea on a little tiny nail, I think, which has worked fine for that, but I need a little bit more of a substantial nail to put my earring holders up. So I will do that today and maybe get started. So Leslie put holes in her canvas, and that's how she's putting her earrings in. And I think you know, I will just have a DPN, put the little holes in whenever I get to earrings that need holes. Eventually there'll be holes all over the place, but you know. I think it'll work. I think it'll look good, and then I'll be able to see all my earrings and see what's what. I'm coming to the end-ish of my stash, new stash of earrings that I found a while ago. I have probably another week and a half. Think Corona will be done by then? I don't think so. I think you will be seeing repeats eventually. And that doesn't make me sad. I'm like, wait, I just bought these new earrings. I only got to wear them one day. I got my Maisie Daisy here. I'm going to be calling the vet. The vet has a groomer that comes on Fridays. I'm going to be calling the vet and making an appointment for Maisie whenever, as soon as I can. She's going to need to be washed and combed and just trimmed a little bit. I don't want her shaved or, you know, too close, because winter's coming in. I want her curls, but she needs to be groomed, and we are not doing a good job. So if we're not going to do it, then we have to pay somebody to do it, right? We have to pay somebody to do it. Yeah. Yeah, because you need your hairdresser too. You and me. Pearl and Dennis don't. Well, Dennis, his hair's really long, but he hasn't let me cut it yet. He just wears a hat all the time. It bugs him around his ears, so he puts a hat on and it doesn't tickle his ears, so. Affiliated woodpecker. Now we know. Yeah, yesterday was weird, but I didn't really get much done except visiting my mother-in-law, which was a good thing. And I finished my book. And I started another one of those books I've read several times, just to round out the evening, and then I went to bed. And then I didn't sleep great. But my knee's fine. Right, pup? My knee's pretty good. And you're a nudge. You're a nudge. Yeah, you're lucky you're cute. You're lucky you're cute. Yeah. Yeah. Pearl came up with this. She only about 50-50 these days does she come up with us at the time we go to bed, because, you know, she kind of strains that muscle and doesn't want to come up the steps. But then she sleeps and then comes up like at 7:30 in the morning. But last night she went up with us. So. Anyway, I don't have anything else to say, so I'm going to say goodbye. Go off to my low energy day. But it is beautiful. It really is beautiful. Kristi has a new Flosstube out, so I will watch that. I watched Leslie's Flosstube yesterday. That's how I knew she was putting holes in her earring holder. And so I'll go watch that. And maybe pull out my Silberling. Maybe just spending a few minutes working on my Silberling, reacquainting myself with the stitches. I think maybe that'll be just the ticket for me today. I have to go make a pot of tea too, because when Dennis is ready for tea, he doesn't have any in his pot, so I'll make him a pot of tea so he can have tea whenever he wants it, and it'll be ready. So that's my plan. I hope you have a good day. I hope the president has a good day. All the people around him are getting it too, are being diagnosed. Several senators, you know, because they just nominated a new Supreme Court justice, and they all had photo opportunities, you know. I saw a tweet from somebody, I guess it was I think Dennis said it was like a Republican woman who had run for Congress at one point against Nancy Pelosi in California. Yeah, good luck with that. And she tweeted like, "Don't you think it's strange that there aren't any Democratic politicians getting COVID and it's only Republicans?" Like, well, it doesn't seem so strange since they were the ones not wearing masks. But I don't know, what's she implying? Like this is like a Democratic virus? It only attacks Republicans. I thought that was a very strange comment. I was like, I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I think a lot of people can think of a few reasons why these people who've been standing around close to each other without masks on might all have the COVID. I'm still mad at Dr. Fauci for saying you didn't need masks in the beginning. I'll tell you the truth. I do hold a grudge. I hold a grudge. When he knew it was a lie. So that has many thousands of deaths as a result of that, I'm quite sure. Well, I hope Trump does well and recovers, and if he wants to trumpet that as I'm a strong guy, I beat the virus, or whatever he wants to say about it, that's what he's gonna do. But if he dies of COVID now, oh my gosh, I can't even imagine what happens after that. I don't even know. I don't know if anybody knows. So he should just get well. I think he should just get well, and then we'll just go on with our normal, horrible election, our normal, horrible the rest of the year. Because I don't even want to think about how things go if he does not survive COVID. Besides the devastation to his family and everything else, you know, the personal side of it, there's also the world. How does the world survive that? I don't even know. I don't know what that looks like. I may have a lot to edit out of this, but I'm not starting over. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'll listen to it, and you know, I'm at minute 16. You won't even know it because I'll cut this part out too, but if it goes up and it's 10 minutes, you know, I decided too much. TMI, too much about what I'm thinking. Maybe you don't want to know that much about what I'm thinking. What I'm trying to figure out. Anyway, hopefully we'll have a good day. We have beautiful weather. We'll take it easy. There's nothing that has to be done. So Dennis and I can be fine and relaxed and just chill. And maybe everybody will just chill too. And maybe the world can just chill, and that would be good. I hope you're well. I hope you have not been around any politicians. And I hope you're safe and sound. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. We'll see how today goes. Let's hope it's good news. Stay safe and stay sane.